You guys ready for a full stack video?
Hey YouTube, how you guys doing? This is Silver Husky doing a mini stack video today. What is a mini stack? So this is basically not a full stack video because I think that that'd be like a 2-hour video. So let's keep it short, right? Or let's keep it shorter. I wanted to start off today by showing you guys the constitutional silver. This is 90% silver, also known as junk silver. A lot of people don't like the term junk. They believe that it is very derogatory. The way I've always figured it was what junk means is there is other junk mixed into the coinage. Not saying that the silver itself is garbage, it's just saying there's other garbage mixed in, such as copper or zinc or whatever it might be. Hopefully not too much zinc. But anyways, just to start off, I guess to show you guys my one and only, this is a war nickel. So let's see, what's this war nickel all about? A war nickel was right around the time when nickel was becoming a little bit more rare. It was during wartime. So this was the 40s, right? So they took all of or a good portion of the nickel and they swapped it out for silver, and they started making the coins with a little bit more concentration of silver. These are 35%, very low amount of silver in them, but it is worth more than 5 cents, I'll give you that. So this was in 1943. It's got some luster, so pretty cool looking, but this is the only one I own. I think I found this one in a Coinstar, which is kind of cool. So throw that one back in the bag, and let's talk about the next denomination. These bad boys, we're gonna go in reverse order. Let's start with, I think these are 64s. Let's see. So most recent to oldest, right? So these are, this is 64, yeah. So these are 1964. So any coinage that was either dimes, quarters, half dollars, silver dollars from 1964 or older were made of 90% silver. So what's the conversion on that? That means 14 dimes equals roughly 1 ounce of silver. So what do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, not quite enough to be 1 ounce. There's some other stuff mixed in them. So you need $1.40 face value. So any combination, whether it's the $half-dollar coins, whether it's quarters, whatever, as long as it totals up to $1.40, you've got the what's it called? 1 ounce of silver. So that's those. Got some more of those here. These are older than 1964, and some of you guys might remember seeing this monstrosity, right? That ugly 1950 that I found while coin roll hunting a thing of dimes. There, popped its ugly head out again, but hey, it's still silver, so we take it. There's just a bunch of them. A lot of these were actually Coinstar finds, believe it or not. You'd be surprised how much can be found in Coinstars. I think in total I'm close to about $4, $4 worth of face in dimes. I have found Mercury dimes, I think 4 in total. 4 Mercury dimes, a bunch of Rosevelts, and very occasionally quarters. I think I've found 3 or 4 quarters mixed in. So these ones were from a LCS in Texas, and these are actually in really great shape. They have something on them, so I may do the whole acetone dip thing, but you can see there's almost like a plastic coating that was on them. So they're in great shape. They have some junk on them. So I'll probably do that, probably dip them in acetone. Maybe we'll do another video on that. Why not? Since it works so well with the resined coin. And let's go a little bit older, right? So here we got, you guys know what those are, right? All right, so this was known as the Winged Liberty, right? A lot of people call it Mercury dime because it does resemble the god Mercury, right? And these were from 1916 to 1945 is when they made these. Really pretty coins. If you ever find a 1916D, just go ahead and send that to my address that is in the comment section below. or in the description below. I have a few tubes of these actually. And just to let you guys know, this is not my full stack of constitutional. I do have a handful of really nice dimes that I've found or collected along the way that I am not featuring here, right? They're in a different box. They're put elsewhere. So these right here, these are rolls of $5 face. So 5, 10, 15, 20, right? Just so you guys know, when you purchase coins like this, constitutional coins, from your local coin shop or even from a bullion dealer, a lot of times you'll see the term X amount times face. So let's say it's 13.5 times face. What does that mean? That's kind of a weird term. What that really means is $13.5 times the face value. So if you buy $1, meaning if you buy 10 dimes, right? 10 dimes are going to be $13.50. If you buy $10, that would be $130 or $135, right? And then 2 of them would be double, or 20 of them would be double that. $100 would be $1,350, etc. So that's what that means when you see 12 times face or 15 times face, whatever that is. Yeah. Anyways, one thing of note, talking to my coin guy, he actually says that when he sells dimes, he sells them cheaper than he sells $half. Dimes are the cheapest, quarters are a little bit more expensive, meaning a little bit higher premium, and then the $half carry the highest premium. Why is that? He says that because these wear down the easiest, right? So let's look at some examples of that. These are what's called Barber dimes. I do not own a seated Liberty dime yet, so I can't give you an example of that. But here you can see some Barber dimes, and you can see some of them aren't so bad, right? I think of all of these, my best example is actually set aside. My best example is right here. Look at that. That's not bad, right? 1913. I think that's a kind of common date, but that Barber dime is in pretty awesome condition. I have a Barber dime with some errors on it too, some die staging, so that one's put up also. It's with all the Mercuries, but these are pretty neat. Look at that. That is slick, 1911. So yeah, these wear down really easily. And what I mean by that, I'll show you an example. So let's take, I'm gonna leave the good one aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 of those. Let's make a little stack, right? 10 of those. And then we'll do 10 Mercuries. Let's take these Mercuries. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2 more. And you're gonna see that example that my coin guy gave me. You'll see why he said that. Why he said that the dimes are the cheapest. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I just need one more dime. So the newer dimes, right? These are, you know what? I can't even use these ones as an example because they have stuff on them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear with me. 7, 8. There we have 8. I get 2 more out of here. 9 and 10. Okay. Here we have 10. So we'll start off with this one, and we'll look at the thickness, right? So these are the Rosevelt dimes. There's the thickness. And we're going to compare that to Mercury dimes. Same number, but it's almost 1 dimes less. Look at that. It's almost 1 dimes less. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 10 and 10. Now, let's compare that to the Barbers. significantly less. They're not even, I don't know, it's almost 2 less. So you got these barbers, right? They look cool, but they are not lining up at all. And this is why dimes are always going to be cheaper, because they wear down that much quicker. And when they wear down quicker, they're really not that desirable anymore. The quarters, I'll give you a great example of some quarters here in a second. What do you guys stack, by the way? Leave that in the comments section. I think that'd be interesting to find out. I'm always Butterfingers. Mark my words, every time I drop something. The worst is when you drop a capsule. I one time at a coin show picked up a capsule, a capsuled error coin, and this was a beautiful error coin. I reach in my pocket to get my car keys, and it flies right out and smacks on the ground and ends up cracking in half. Thankfully, the coin was still perfect. I sent it in and got graded, and it actually came back as an MS-70. It was the Perth Mint's Dragon Phoenix coin, so that was a pretty cool one. But, all right, there's dimes. Shall we move on to quarters? All right, so next in line is the quarters. All right, so I'm not going to get in as much detail with the quarters as I did previously. These are also 1964 and older, and here you can see that they have those silver edges to them. And these are just the regular old Washington quarters, right? Nothing too special about them except that they're made of silver. Now, the thing that kind of stinks about these is that unless you're going like to $14 or something like that, it's really hard to get an even ounce number off of these, right? Because you can't get $1.40 off of quarters. You can do $1 in quarters and then get 4 dimes and then you're good to go, but you can't do $1.40. So there's that. And then we got some of these in here. Aren't those pretty? Yeah, let's lay some of these out. These just look cool. All right, so there's that. All right, let's go a little bit older. So this is what I'm talking about when you have these slicked down coins. These are called slicks, right? Especially this one right here. This is so slick it doesn't even have a date on it. It's all rubbed off. But, you know, this is called the Standing Liberty Quarter. Very, very beautiful piece of old Americana. That's awesome. I think this is a 1926 maybe. This went through a lot of hands. Obviously, it's so rubbed down. It's crazy. But a better example is right here. And this was a controversial coin. The first year it came out, I believe it was 1916. This little sash going across Lady Liberty's body actually exposed her chest, and that would have been the type 1. And then they went ahead and made it like she was wearing a shirt underneath, so they made a type 2 that didn't expose her. Poor lady. Anyways, 1927, you can see much better condition here on the back. The eagle, you can actually see feathers on it, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. That eagle is pretty sick. So anyways, I put that one on a flip just because I like the condition of it. Prior to that, there was the Barbers. And Barbers are pretty. So you saw a Barber dime. This is the Barber quarter. Looks a little bit different, right? Holding the arrows in the olive branch. But it is still a really cool coin. And then here I just have a couple of interesting either great condition or error coins. I'm not going to get into what those errors are. Just some things that I found. I like to put them under the scope sometimes. But treat for you guys. It's right here. Oh, this was a pickup today, and it's so heavy. I want to be extra careful with it because in reality, this is 130 ounces, 133 ounces of silver. Let's see, I want to be very careful with this. This is just a lot of stuff. These are quarters, guys, but these are not 1964. These are a little bit newer, just a little bit newer, right? Oh my goodness. So many quarters. Okay, I think that's all of them. All right, so yeah, got a nice little coin bag, but with them, I will show you one of these, and certainly I picked up the right one. Try not to do a face reveal because these are very highly reflective. But here we have a Florida quarter, and this one is a proof, right? So proof finish, beautiful coin. This is from 2004. This is a bit more modern, right? And they're even more modern than that. This is one of my favorites right here, the Nevada one. Look at the horses running and everything. I think that's just such a beautiful piece. I'm not going to dig through each one of them. Some of you may have seen my live stream the other day, and that had basically, I was going through all of them. This is one of my favorites. So 2011, these are the, what's it called? America the Beautiful ones. That's when they started. That was 2010. But yeah, these are the modern ones. So modern silver proof coins are also 90%. But interesting thing about this is 2019 forward. So 2019, 2020, and they're going to continue with it. These were no longer 90%. They made them out of 999. So it's actually pure silver in the newest of the silver proof coins. That's the quarters, the dimes, etc., the half dollars. All of those silver proofs from 2019 and forward are 999. So awesome. I'll give you a little pan real quick. I'll pan through it so you can see how much. And look at that sparkle, right? Like, have you ever seen it? Look at that. I just want to I want to spread them over the whole table, but I'm very scared to mess them up and scratch them up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sort them today, and I may post some for sale. So keep your eyes out for those. They're really cool. So yes, so we have old quarters, older quarters, error quarters, really old quarter, right? And then modern constitutional. So sparkle. Look at that. I could do that all day. I gotta love the halogen lighting. It just gives you the little sparkle effect. Lord of Sparkles. All right. So here we have halves. All right. So halves are second to last on my list. And starting off with these more modern 40%. I'm not gonna say modern. These are nice, right? These are nice. However, they are only 40%. These are 65 through 70, right? 70 is actually really hard to find because they didn't release them to circulation at all. You would have had to have gotten a mint set, and from the mint set, you could have pulled it out of there. So the silver mint set. 1967 and 68. So yeah, there's just a bunch of them. I don't really care much for these, but hey, you find them a lot while coin roll hunting, and when you get enough of them, you can turn around and sell them. But hey, silver is silver, so can't complain. These are probably worth, I don't know, $2.50, $3 a piece right now. It's spot at $19.50 or so. Some older ones we have. This is a Benjamin Franklin, and these are real pretty with the Liberty Bell. Right, 1962. That's pretty good condition. These are, you can find these either kind of slicked down like that, or in a little bit better shape like this guy right here. So these are kind of awesome. I do like Ben Franklin's. And then there are Walking Liberties as well. I might as well bust this out right now. In the interest of time, these are the pickups from Texas. So yeah, here we have a Walking Liberty. And let's see, the other side was the colorized one. Hey, you're going to see this one in a video real soon. Can you guess what I'm going to do to it? This one is a seated Liberty. This one has a hole in it. It was used for jewelry. So 1855, very old coin. A very, very merry old coin, right? Beautiful design on the back. Just looked awesome. Let's see, another Walker. This one encased in the epoxy. I don't think I'm gonna take this one out. This one actually looks really cool, so I'm gonna leave that one as it is. Let's see, another Benji. Tell them about the Benjamins, baby. We got some of these Mercs. I'll throw them in the pile with the other Mercs. Got a couple quarters. Throw these in the pile with the other quarters. And the last one to show you guys is this one. So this one I got from a pawn shop. for 20 bucks, believe it or not. 1823 capped bust. Oh my gosh, he's touching it with his bare hands. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry, guys. It's beautiful. 50 cents. This one actually has lettering on the edges. You see it says cents, 50 cents, all kinds of cool stuff. Half a dollar. That's a cool coin. And then the last of the halves would be, let me put that up. Last of the halves are these. These are the legit Kennedy 90% half dollars. These are the half dollars that can make you holla, apparently. I know you guys know who I'm talking about, but that's a very fun channel to watch. Half dollar make you holla. I used to watch that every night. Still do sometimes if I can catch them. But yeah, these are 90%. Most of these, actually, you know what? I don't think I've bought more than maybe 2 of these in my life because I found these coin roll hunting. I'd say probably, I don't know, 4 of these I found in one shot sitting at a bank, and some 40% also, some Walkers, some Benjis, they were all together. And then the rest of them, which there are a bunch, right? The rest of them I got in other batches, right? So there's tons of them. They're beautiful. They are silver and they're 90%. And these ones actually, my coin guy gives the most premium for these and sells them at the highest rate because they lose their silver the slowest, I guess. That's the way he explained it. So it makes sense to me. I'm good with that. Last item up for discussion is everything else, right? The Morgans, the peace dollars, right? You got a peace dollar. And those are cool. Sometimes you can find these at banks. My son actually found 2 peace dollars and a Morgan that somebody brought in and turned them in for $3. And my son shelled up $3 and took them. Yeah, he didn't steal them, he took them. But it was pretty awesome. He made out really, really big that day. Here's a really nice Morgan. And then, of course, you guys remember this one that I ended up taking the epoxy off of, and it came out beautiful. So this whole side is gilded, and this one has the eagle in gilding. So anyways, that's that. So again, just a quick recap. We started off with the lone nickel, right? Then we went to the dimes. We moved over to these beautiful, amazing, shiny, sparkly things. Guys, I know somebody's going to be like, why the heck would you buy that? Because they're awesome. That's why, right? They're awesome. And then over here to the halves, and you're like, wait a minute, what are these? These are foreigns. This I found at a coin store. This is a Canadian 80% dime. Kind of cool. This one I got from a coin shop. This is a Peruvian sol, right? 1916 or something like that. Un sol. They're very pretty. It looks like a seated liberty. It is a seated liberty. It's their seated liberty. But really cool. The half dollars, right? 40%. Benjis, Walkers, cap bust, seated liberty, etc., etc., and then the dollars. So there you go. Behold my stuff. You guys will probably hear a lot of Thor Ragnarok references from me. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you guys get all of the up-to-the-minute notifications whenever I go live, which I'm starting to do more often. And just a tip for everyone, there is a big announcement coming up real soon. So stay tuned. See you guys.